So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish decorating or building this, and then I'll have a think about the next step in this. Like, I don't have the brain for like making anything particularly interesting today. I think it's gonna be that's gonna be a Monday thing, which I'm sure future Panda will love me for. Having to make decisions on a Monday. Just found the button that lets you scan for resources. Oh, nice. I didn't because I've played this game so much, I don't actually know how obvious they make it. Like, it's been so long since I've kind of paid attention to that. Yeah, hotkeys on the bottom of the UI, but I'm assuming they mention it at some point. And if they don't, they should. There's also a flashlight for when it's dark, which is with B. There's the hold thing with H, where you can hold the blueprint in place or the hologram in place, while you like look around and see if it's in the right place. But yeah, all like where I am on your screen. Hold on. There's various things. You can also like replay replay like Ada's messages in the inbox. So like totally not random messages. Yeah. So all things like this. Oh, you've never done H? H is so good. I use it all the time. It's how I do the nudging. Resource scanning is explained once during onboarding. Okay. Yeah. Nudging is so good, Cardi. You're missing out. Skipped onboarding because I picked the second map. I don't think you have to skip onboarding with any of them, do you? And it's not, there aren't different maps, they're all the same map. They're just different starting locations on the same map. It didn't offer anything. That's strange. Yeah. So it's all the same map, just different locations in them. Popped you somewhere and gave you nothing. That's interesting. Maybe, so there are like different options you can take, so maybe that was just like, maybe something got ticked by mistake, because you can skip onboarding, I know that. Yeah, like, we're happy to help if you've got anything that you're not sure about, you think that's being, like, that's more difficult than you think is more difficult than it should be. We might be able to give you a little hint on anything that is helpful. But, like, a lot of us have played so much that we wouldn't necessarily think of things. It might just be second nature. But yeah, already being a coal. Like, I wouldn't want to restart either. And it's not necessary, really. You could, like, do a mini restart and just have a little look at what you get on the onboarding if you've not gone through that recently. Just ask the questions we need to ask already. Good. Always happy to help and give little hints and tips when we can. Yeah, that is a common piece of advice from me. You get sick of your factory, just grab the important bits and move somewhere else. You don't have to demolish everything and start again. Especially with the dimensional depot, you can, like, if you don't have the brain to, at that particular moment, to demolish and rebuild stuff, if you just don't like how it looks, move somewhere else until you feel like demolishing it. And just continue building other things. So what I kind of do is just move to another area and start again with resources and whatever. Yeah, great way to do it. I love doing it like that anyway. Actually, you know what? The carbon steel roof might be too dark with the steel walls. So I do want to use the steel walls in this one. I could leave it as a blue roof. Could just swap it up. Go orange roof. We could do what? We could do the copper. Is that what you mean? Or like full on orange? Shadow factory. No, I don't. I want it to be like actually have some interest to it. I mean, copper looks good too. Oh, you do actually mean like full on orange? We could do full on orange. Like go back to so they're my Christmas colors. Let's make this one, fix it normal colors and see what that looks like. Is this the orange you meant? I still need to decide what to do about that little bit of roof there that doesn't quite match up with anything. Could just make it a flat bit. No, the fix-it color, like standard color, does actually look pretty good with my blue. Yeah, this little bit here. I also haven't made the entrance yet, so. Because I've like done, missed a bit. I've done the roof here and there a little bit differently. Might just make it like flat. Downslope from the inside of the factory towards the power tower. Well, I'll have to move my power, but I don't really plan to build much underneath. Yeah, I just need to move my power a little bit, but that actually looks pretty good. That was a very good idea, thank you. You always sound so surprised when a suggestion of yours works. I always sound surprised when chat in general gives a good gives a good suggestion. No, I'm kidding. I'm not surprised. I just wasn't sure about it, and I was just very pleasantly surprised that it, in general, just works. I kid. Chat very smart and clever. How we have perfectly usable double-sided wall outlets and you still have to make your own. So we touched on this subject earlier today when I think it was Cube Miser was having issues with me doing that. I automatically just pick up from here and do a new thing. So if I do this with a double wall outlet, it does it straight from a double wall outlet to a double wall outlet. So I end up with stuff going all the way across here without realizing until it's too late and I don't want to change it. So I have that problem with one of my coal power plants, which I keep looking at and I hate it. So I'm not doing it anymore. I just use the single ones so that I don't do that again. So yeah, that is why, and I have problems. It's always sad when it keeps that. You don't think to use the E button dial to change it. Yeah, so like I was doing it perfectly fine, and then I just didn't on that little stretch of wall on the first one, and then the whole wall was wrong. It was just like, no. I'm not fixing it. I'll probably go back and fix it at some point. Right, windows. What windows are we putting in here, chat? What do we think would look good with like a massive wall of windows and the steel? Probably not the angled frame, because that has a lot of the color in it. Is that the coal factory with, you know, the wall? No, it's the other one. That I didn't do that with. I'm not going to do the full frame because that's just too much for space. Let's switch this to steel wool. See what these look like. I think these work better as just like if we were just going to have one. Maybe I will actually just have the one level. How would that look? Maybe. We have a panel. Frame. We have the single window. I'm not sure about that one. That might be out like the other one is. Yeah, I think that's out. Any preferences, chat? Any thoughts? I'm gonna say no to that one. And no to these, because I don't like the in between. I think I might have the same problem with this one. Yeah, so if this was like butted up, I think that would look a lot better. Wish we could alternate the angled frame vertically. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't like that either. So, which ones do we think? What's this one called? Triple frame, honeycomb, or hex frame? Any thoughts? Like, I could do the hex frame with the metal walls. The hex might fit better in color. Yeah. I could do the hex frame and do like the one level of windows. I think I might do that. I think you're right. I think that looks best with the color. And I think I like the idea of having a bit less windows in this one. Rotary dial selects are nice, and looking forward to them having good controls in place for controllers so you can play portably with your Steam Deck. Yeah. I would love to just be able to... One of the things that I do actually like is taking my laptop downstairs and hooking up to the TV and playing on that because it's huge. So it'd be really nice to not have to use a mouse and keyboard. Like, I'd probably play Satisfactory casually as well. I do like playing with mouse and keyboard for like precision, but it's just, yeah, having controller would just be so nice, and it'd be a lot more like, feel a lot more chill, I think. I also like just like lying back in my chair and being able to play with a controller. Just nice and chill. We've also streamed the game over Steam to the laptop instead of running locally. Yeah, that is also a good thing. It makes it easier for certain stuff, doesn't it? Like, as long as you've got decent internet. Only thing I dislike about the steel walls is this. Oh, I fixed it before, haven't I? By... doing that, and then the inverted ramp. I was trying to remember what I did, because I'm sure I did this. I did something to make it less annoying to me. Yeah, that's better. Been a PC gamer all my life, even before they invented mice phone computers. Too bad can targeting anything with the controller. Oh, targeting is not... yeah, like, I would not want to try and target anything with a controller, even though I started... well, I have always gamed on PCs, but my main gaming thing for a while was PlayStation. Able to put the Steam Deck into desktop mode when your primary crashed, which was a huge surprise to you. Full Linux desktop hiding underneath SteamOS. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I really need to work out more of what the Steam Deck can do. One thing I would love is like an easy way to get Xbox Game Pass games on the Steam Deck. I know it's not something Steam probably want you to do because competitor and all that, but like it would just be so nice. You can do the Game Pass streaming, you can definitely do it. Yeah, I was sort of like more thinking actually downloading the game onto the Steam Deck and playing, because like while we have good internet, it's not always the best. Sometimes I do get, when I'm trying to stream, well, actually, it must be a lot better now because I stream to you guys, but it used to be, we used to have some issues with consistency. I don't know if streaming locally has different settings to streaming, like away. Words. think I'm gonna make this windowed so that I don't have to worry about the color. Whee! Game Pass games are stored in encrypted disk images that get mounted for use in Windows. I don't think the Steam Deck can do that. That's a shame. Hi, Kenny. Lovely to see you, Trash. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate the lurk. Oh, dude. You're not a piece of garbage. You told me you preferred being called trash, so I do. Doesn't mean I think you are. But install Windows OS on the Steam Deck, you are out of the Steam OS restrictions. Oh, okay. Yeah, the thing is, it's not my Steam Deck, so I don't want to mess about with it too much. It's my partner's. It's Jay's. So, yeah, I don't want to, mess up his Steam Deck just to see if I can do a thing. Yeah, you can definitely install Windows on it. I wouldn't, but that's a thing that can be done. Yeah, I would rather not have to go back into the Windows ecosystem just to try and do something like that, but that's what you have to do. It's what you have to do. Yeah, if enough of us say that he's not trash, how long till he believes it? Just saying. There we go. That's pretty. Alright, how to do it here. I will forever be trash. People have tried for years. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying. Well, until I meet him in real life, I'm still going to assume not trash. Even if you say he is good trash. How about, instead of these being colored, we make this a glass roof too? It's time for a trip to England. Yep. Come on. When you coming? So let's make this building not float. I guess, yeah, trash is subjective in some ways. That whole saying, another man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Oh, I forgot to... There we go. Yeah, that's the phrase. Wall hole. So, the only problem with this is I haven't decoupled it from the grid. But because I've put that there, I should probably move this and do this properly. Hold on. If I put this here, connect. Can I nudge this? Yes. Wonderful. Onto the corner. Connect you. And connect you. Oh, hooray! You're not gonna freeze. You can insert big power towers in between. Yep, you can do it with the little ones too. So you can go... You just need to have the power pole, whichever one, in, and then aim at the wire. And you can do it with this exactly the same way. So grab the tower and then aim at the wire. Either wire will work. and then it will move it in between. I have no idea how I found out about it. I really don't remember. It's just in my brain now. I am not a genius. Nowhere near a genius. I am just a fount of useless knowledge. Yeah, can't snap those. Sometimes I wish there was just move building ability. Yeah, the thing is, that's what they've added the nudge to kind of replicate a little bit. I feel like it helped, but yeah, just when you've already built it and you're just like, oh no, that's not where I wanted it to be. So, if I can get this to work, so if I do a 4 meter like that, then a inverted. Okay. Oh, no, we'll leave that like that at the end. Oh, we need one more little inverted one in here. We'll do the same thing on this side. Lovely. Just need to work out, can I snap? Do I want to snap this? No. Do that, and then we have like a little 2 meter way in. Yep, that's better. Okay, yeah, I like that. Happy with that. Just gotta check something, chat, so 1 second. Okay, we're good. Got a food shop coming that might have been arriving at like exactly 5 if it wanted to. So, had to check if I needed to be available. So, that's a nice place to call that, I think. I really like that with the exit roof. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be that surprised, but I really do think that looks nice. I might change this though back to our blue and just see what that looks good, how that looks. I'm okay-ish with spiders. What's the game? Like, I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I wouldn't say that just seeing a spider is, if spiders have cuter hats, does it make it better? It depends what the spiders are doing, honestly. So feel free to share the game, and I can take a look. If you think I'd like it, then I will check it out. Spiders are clean. The spiders are cleaning a house. What? I know that there's a game where you're trying to kill all the spiders that you see because you're cleaning the house. Hey, this actually looks pretty good with the weird ass rock formation around it too. Yeah, I will check it out in a little bit. I'm gonna add windows to the entryway. And also just make a little note of what is coming out of here. Where shall I do that? Here? Let's do it here. It's a free demo for it, worth trying. I enjoyed it. My cleaning turned out to be chaos. Okay. Alright, I'll have a look. Oh wait, that's completely the wrong place. So that's that one, and... or maybe not completely the wrong place. That one. So this is rubber. And that should be 35 plus a minute. This should be plastic. And 320 per minute. Spider made in cement was always a favorite of yours. Oh, cute. Spider in a bowler hat. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to check this. Do you plug your rubber back into the power? There's not supposed to be much rubber coming through. I think everything's plugged in, but I will check. Because I can just go straight up here and look. But yeah, there's not supposed to be much rubber coming out, just like a little bit that I'm gonna need for making crystal oscillators at some point. The rubber is mostly being converted into plastic because recycled is fun and works really well.
Soldier.
Thank you for the pulse check and the stretch. It's arachnophobia mode where you play as a ball. Okay, I may have to check this game out. I still have yeah, I still have Talos and Rimworld to play on Friday, but I may have a look at it at some point and see. But as Zvergan is reminding me with his channel points, it is time for me to take a little break. Not actually take a break, it's time for me to finish for the day. So, because it's 5 o'clock here, yeah, that's where we end it. As you can tell, my brain is slightly fried, so there's always a good time to finish streaming. Yeah, we're playing Talos 2 on stream on Friday mornings, a little bit. Worst time of day. No. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out. I just thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. You always make streaming such a fun experience.